Hey guys, welcome back to another one. It is a wet one out here. Are we getting some rain these days? It is. I had plans on coming out here for us to do another video this weekend, but I mean, the rain is coming down so hard, there's not much to do. And these peacocks, guys, they are, well, as you know, that has some free rangers, and they are getting pounded with rain. You know, I don't know if you guys can see them right here. Yeah, they are starting to learn that they can go in this pen right here to stay dry. They got a lot of area to get out of the weather, you know. But you know, birds, you know, they'll stand in the rain when an enclosure is right next door. You know, they still have the brains of a bird, if you guys know what I mean. But we have this old barn right here. They can get out of the rain. And this wood shed right here. This tarp is covering the wood because we have leaks, but still it's a lot drier than out in this. But yeah, yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. And see, I want to show you guys something here. Which I am going to change the way I do some pens around here. I have this aviary right here, two of them right next to each other. You see the camera's getting wet right now. Yeah, they have a very dry enclosure in the back. See that one right there, and then right here, very dry enclosures. Now they'll just sit in this rain, but then go back there where it's completely dry. So my designs are going to be, from now on, the top is totally roofed off. I mean, you know, to where they have to be dry. Some, not all, but some birds, they're smart enough to get in and out of it. See, I have these impians in here, some young ones. You can't see them, of course, because they're in the back. Getting up out of the rain. Albert, that one young impian pheasant of mine, and his siblings are up in the back. I told you guys Albert was the smartest pheasant in the world. Yeah, but anyways, yep, lots and lots of rain. Much needed rain. So yeah, I'm gonna go in where it's dry. Alright guys, so it's good to be out of that rain. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's coming down pretty good. Yeah. So I took refuge in the incubator room here. And while I'm in here, I'm going to show you this stuff that I use here. Well, this is my equipment. This is my GQF 1502. You guys, I don't know if you use one of these, but if you don't, and you're hatching out some chicks, a lot of chicks, this is the thing to use right here. It works great for me. Now, because of different hatch times and, you know, staggered hatches and stuff like that, I did get a separate unit for my Impian eggs. And I wanted the best small tabletop incubator I could find, not one of those styrofoam ones. Those ones were like a headache to me. They were hit and miss, you know. I had to babysit them all the time, and if you guys have a busy schedule, you know you ain't got time to babysit an incubator 24/7, make sure the humidity and temps are right. It was just, for me, it was just a headache. So I did my research and was looking into the best tabletop incubator, and this is the one that I came up with. I don't know if the lighting's good up there, but this is a Nurture Right 360. Now last season I did my Impian eggs in here, incubated them in here, and it was great. Damn near 100% hatch rate. I think, as a matter of fact, every egg that was fertile hatched. There was a couple infertile eggs that, you know, they didn't have a chance. They were not even fertile. But yeah, every fertile egg hatched. Now, for my hatcher, I did use a separate unit. The unit I used for the hatcher for my Impians was this small one right here. This is an old, cheaper unit that it was sort of similar to the styrofoam ones, because, you know, it wasn't 100% reliable. It is a cheap incubator, but as a hatcher, it worked great. Hatched out all those Impian eggs, and yeah, I have no complaints about it as a hatcher. I can't wait till spring. We're gonna have lots of babies. Yeah, gonna make some great videos too. Springtime, chick time. That's always great content when it comes to baby chicks and breeding. These right here, this is my these are my pheasant trays right here for the incubator for the 1502. This right here, these will fit the rough pheasant eggs perfectly. For the swin hose, I did use the regular chicken size trays. For these ones right here, I use these ones for the swin hose. Yeah, those will fit regular chicken eggs, swin hose. You know, that size bird anyway. And in my hatcher for the 1502, which hatches right there at the bottom, here are the trays for them. That's the hatching trays for the 1502. Yeah, and for my separate hatches to keep everything separate, so I know what pen they came from and all that, I use these, God, what do you call these things again? These little mesh bags right here. Right here, yep, I had them zip tied at one end. Getting a light here. So yeah, these would fit about 10 of the rough pheasant eggs perfectly. And so I would just zip tie one end off, put the eggs in these. Get rubber band this end, and then when they were hatched out, all fluffed out, I would just take the rubber band off, mark them, use food coloring to mark them, I have used fingernail polish too, if you don't have food coloring. But you got to keep up on it because it does rub off. You know, just like leg bands, you know, they'll outgrow it. You know, and you need to replace them as needed. Here's my humidity sponges for the 1502. I actually cut these down because when I had them in their full size, the humidity was just a little too high, higher than what I needed. So I cut these down. You know, sometimes you got to just make adjustments on what you're using, what your own needs, your own location. Some people in different parts of the country have higher humidity than others, so you just got to readjust that way. But for the most part, you can't go wrong with this unit. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Not much to do out in the bird yard, like I said, with this rain, but you know, we'll always find something to talk about. You know, us bird people talk birds. That's what we do. You guys have a great one, man. This is Ben. We'll see you guys next time, okay? All right, bye.